Alright, so just moving along now, this is the double of that because I'm going to use that for substitutions. So in the G box, same thing, we're just going to start with the G. Here's your normal G pentatonic. So it'd be 6 root 2 3 5 6 root 2 3 5 6 root. But now what are we going to play? We're just going to play 6 7. Okay, so this is we're not going to hit the root. Okay, so this is why we've defined the new string shapes. They're the same string shapes, but we're going to be selecting. Okay, so I should have done the diatonic there. Alright, so the diatonic would be 6 7 root 2 3 4 5 6 7 root 2 3 4 5 6 7 root. Now you know when I say 6 7 we're okay. So it's 6 7 2 3 4 6 7 2 3, just 3 on the C. Oh, 3 4 and 6. I shouldn't talk so much while I'm doing it, but so it's easy to kind of like double those notes on your way down. You know, and the same thing we have it in the, this would be the, we just did the G cage. I have them doubled, not the notes, the columns. Then we have the E cage, you know, where we'd start. This would be like the root position of it, okay? And that would go like, so let's try that one more time. 7 7 2 3 4 6 7. Okay, so this is really odd. Now the whole D shape, 2 3 4. Now we have to warp that 6 up. Are we there yet? 2 3 4. Okay, then 6. Then 7 2. So that's a nice one because we have pretty much the only one we're getting one note is the 6th up there. So we've got a nice bouncy. Uh-oh. Let's try that one more time. It's a nice bouncy one. It's just I haven't played these, and it's difficult sometimes. Have we got another shape? Yeah, we've got the D shape. Did we do the D shape already? So it'll be 2 2 3 4, starting with the whole thing. 6 7 root. Yeah, we did the D shape already. 3 4. Now the 6 is going to be, oh, I see where I made my mistake. These diagrams are already warped, so they're already, play them as you see them. I was trying to warp that last one. That's why I didn't know where that 6 went, but I just used my notes and said just play it because these are already warped. So you can see as you get involved with something more complicated, you might forget something, you know, something easy. Alright, so it wouldn't be fair if we didn't cover the circle of half diminished triads. Now this is the most difficult thing for people to do, and that is to play a caged bound triad and half diminished, because half diminished wants to go minor, 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 and then an augmented fourth. Okay, so from F to B is an augmented fourth. It's the Lydian fourth. Okay, wake up. Now that, because of the warp now, that P3 minor, we'll call it, is short. So the fingering for the P4 minor is the same as the fingering for like the P3, the fingering for the P4 major is the same as the fingering for the P4 minor. Okay, except that it comes out a different pitch because of the tuning difference between the strings. There's a third interval there between the third and the second string from the top. Okay, so we're doing our half diminished arpeggio. Look at this big long one. There's your augmented fourth. Okay? So when we take that and crunch it into a cage, let's look at the let's look at our a first inversion C arpeggio would be. Okay, let's look at a root C arpeggio. That sounded musical, but it was wrong, right? Let's look at a second inversion arpeggio. So that is our C arpeggio. Sounds like, you know, something from the Munsters, you know. You know, kind of every day at the Munsters' house. Boring, but not for long. So that is a cage bound arpeggio. So once again, when we take this, if we just play a second inversion, and we're going to take that arpeggio to the I guess to the root, we'd have to take it here. Okay, so of course the magical the key of C, you can do everything. The magical C position here, you can do everything in the cage. But certainly we wouldn't be able to do much of a half diminished within that cage. For instance, we would start with the second, so it would start like this. It would go. If we started that on our C cage, we'd go right into the fret nut. It'd be just like trying to walk through a brick wall. So we have to do it. We have to use, you know, the string shapes. So let's start on the C and see what we got. Okay. I'll see if I don't have to. If we could do it a little faster, so I don't have to. If you could see this, it's -4 -, which I fixed before. -7 2 -4. That I'm going to have to go with the light purple. No A string. So that's the third string. We're not going to play that at all in a caged bound half diminished arpeggio. And then 7 -2. Okay, so we have 4, 7, 2, 4, skip the A string, 7, 2, and to the 4 there.